Hello everyone, today we will study Unit 2, the Generation Gap, Lesson 2, Language.
The Generation Gap, page 19, Language, Pronunciation, Contracted Forms. Activity 1, Listen and repeat. Pay attention to the contracted forms in the following sentences. What are their full forms? 1.
Today we'll talk about the generation gap.
2.
You're right, Mark.
3.
We can't avoid daily arguments.
4.
That's a good point.
5.
No, they don't.
6.
Now let's continue our discussion with
Unit 2.
Okay, now number 1. Tell me your answer. We will. Number 2. You are. Number 3. Cannot. Number 4. That is. Number 5. Do not. Number 6. Let us. Okay, honor correct. Good job.
The Generation Gap, page 19, Language, Pronunciation, Contracted Forms. Activity 2, Listen and circle what you hear, contracted or full forms. Then practice saying these conversations in pairs. 1.
What's the topic of today's discussion?
We'll talk about the generation gap.
2.
Don't you live with your grandparents?
No, I don't.
3.
I'm not sure who'll be the next presenter. Will you speak next?
Yes, I will.
You.
Okay, now tell me your answer. Number 1. Was. Continue. Will. Number 2. Don't you. Don't. Number 3. Who. And I will. Okay, honor correct. Excellent. Now continue with vocabulary activity 1. Match the words to make phrase that mean the following. Now number 1. D. Traditional view. Number 2. A. Common characteristic. Number 3. B. Generational conflict. Number 4. C. Cultural values. Okay, good job. Now continue with activity 2. Complete the sentences using the correct forms of the phrase in 1. Number 1. Cultural values. Number 2. Generational conflict. Number 3. Common characteristic. Number 4. Traditional view. Okay, honor correct. Wonderful. Now continue with grammar. Modal verb. Must, have to, should. We use must and have to say it's necessary to do something at present. We use have to talk about the past or future. When the speaker decides what is necessary, we use must. When someone else makes the decision, we use have to. We use mustn't to express something we are not allowed to do. We use don't have to say that something is not necessary. We use should or shouldn't to give advice, make a recommendation, or offer an opinion about what is right or wrong. Now let's do exercise 1. Circle the correct answer to complete the sentences. Number 1, must. Number 2, have to. Number 3, should. And number 4, had to. All are correct. Excellent. Activity 2. Work in pairs. Are there any rules in your families or things that you or your parents think are necessary? Share them with your partner. You must, have to, and should. Now look at the example. I have to be back home by 9 p.m. Really? I don't have to, but my parents think I shouldn't stay out after 10 p.m. Okay, thank you for your participation. Goodbye and see you later.